today.
The first 2 months of the regular season down. What will the final 2 bring us as we're off in Week 9? And they will elect to not bring this one out as our first drive. Now a play fake here on first down. Escaping the pressure right. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great effort there. His second touchdown on the season. And the Bears have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change.
Fourth down, so Jake Camarda is out there. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt, and the Bears take over. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top 2 teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So the big play has them all the way down to the 30 now for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Holt. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. The Bears at 6-1 now through 7 weeks of the season. And they come in riding high. Just 1 loss in their last 7 games.
And I like the way that this team is winning football games because they're doing it the way that coaches love to preach. Penalties at a minimum because they've been very disciplined, very focused in their business.
And he's brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On 4th down, Holt. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bears. Here's Jake Camarda now. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt. So well done there. And these punters, they get more specialized and better each and every year, don't they?
They sure do. And now it's really not the American punters. It's the Australian punters with their kicking academies and that flat drop and just kind of kicking the nose of the football. They're able to almost stop it where they want to, like a good golfer can check one up.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll let the QB keep it here off the option. And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Holt. It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people, but you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Now the first carry for Bush. And he's got this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Packers' 39. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Off the play fake. Holt. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. On first down, Beer, and he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. They'll try the right side with Bush. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Looking to throw. Holt. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Packers are going to take possession of the football. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. And this should be the final play before the quarter ends. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. They'll go option to the short side, and he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. Here it's 3rd and 2. Here's a quick throw out left. It's complete, and he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. Throwing left side, it's complete. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So the 14 yards actually takes him from one 43 to the other for 1st and 10. Off play action. Holt. Flush to his right. Going to throw right side here. Complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. Now a handoff up the middle. Beer. And they'll get him down right around the 16. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. They'll keep it on the ground. Beer. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. Now a give right side. Beer. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Packers pick it up. He's at the 50. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away. Taken in at the 3. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the number one goal? Make the playoffs. Number two, win your division. Number three, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the number one seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
Here comes the Bears punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he didn't quite have the backspin on that one. It hits at the 4. Jake Camarda sent on now to punt this away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And that hits at the 6 and carries into the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. The crowd may be losing just a little bit of the edge after back-to-back punts.
They want some big plays. They want to see some offense. They want to see somebody break away, whether it's through the air or on the ground. Now it'll be interesting to see where the patience is on both sides. Each head coach, can you hang in there and not try and force something that could put your team in some jeopardy?
Flushed out right. And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. They run up the middle with Bush. Takes it to about the 37.
That's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
It looks like the Packers have added an extra DB on 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Holt. He finds his man complete. That's Stevens. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to convert by plenty there on 3rd and 1. Up the middle they go. Beard. And this will be taken across midfield and into Green Bay territory. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. Well, they'll run it here on the jet sweep. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the second quarter. 14-7. This will be the 8th play of the drive. It's 3rd and 7. Back to throw. Holt. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11.
Well, they've certainly done a nice job spreading the ball around on this drive. This time he gets it out to his back, and it's another nice play and another first down. They've got the defense on their heels a little bit. They're reacting instead of being aggressive and making plays.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in, and he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. He's going to keep this again. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a 3rd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
And he is not going to get to the marker as they stop him short at the 14. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half. This one fielded at the 5. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. Now it looks like we'll get a timeout, and we will. We've got an injured Packer on the field. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the first half, and once you start talking about if you have 3, 4, or 5, you know it's beyond difficult to try and win a football game with that. Those have to be eliminated. If they take care of the ball, they've still got a shot.
And oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. On second down now, Beard. And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. To throw on third down, Holt. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 40. A sizable 16-yard chunk there. The drive continues. And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10. And he's going to be brought down at about the 33-yard line. He'll pick up 7 there on the first down keeper. Now that's what he can do, when he keeps the football. It's not a huge gain, but it shows how hard it can be to stop him.
Yeah, and I thought the defense had that one pretty well contained, and in fact, they probably came up and felt pretty good about what they did. Then they looked up and realized he still got good yardage out of it. He's a tough guy to stop.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And nowhere for him to go again. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. Officially nothing on that one. No gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on third down. Operating from the gun. Holt. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10. On now is the Packers punter. He's been terrific so far. That's taken on the 25. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A good return there, 17 yards. And they will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 42. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the line of scrimmage. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. Looking to throw. Holt. They'll roll him out right. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
Now that's all about making something happen as a quarterback, because instead of forcing something on third down, how about him buying some time outside of the pocket, waiting for someone to come open, and when he did, he put it on him for a big play and a first down.
Now before this second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. And he fumbled it. It's on the ground, and the Packers pick it up. maybe some indecision there on what looked to be an arc. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
A throw over the middle taken in, and they're going to get this to about the 44-yard line.
Couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
They go play action here on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. Now he'll let it go deep right side. And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Holt. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. A little do-it-yourself run right there and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get. So he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he's going to run into a brick wall right in the middle of the field, and I don't think he got there. Nothing doing on 2nd and 3rd down after that 9-yard gain on first. They get this out quickly to the left side. And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Back to throw. Holt. And finding the tight end Wilson. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line. Off the play fake. Holt. He'll buy some time right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
And it's caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Looking to throw. Holt. And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but multiple flags down, so let's sort this out. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. So what can the Bears do here as they'll go for 2? They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The conversion good, and we are tied in the 4th. Still time to work with on the clock, but they wanted the tie now, and they got it.
And I love their aggressiveness. Go ahead and get it done. Get the game tied. Now your team has the momentum, and you're staring across the field.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This taken in at the goal line. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. They now trail by 7 after that last touchdown here in the fourth quarter. What a big spot for this offense. See if they can cobble something together on this drive. Packer pressure, and down he goes. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. To throw on second down. Holt. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And that will be incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forced some throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one not to have another turnover on his ledger.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. We all just got a heck of a show, partner. This was a close game for a long time. Close at half, close down the stretch. Home team finds a way to get it done, a narrow victory.
Yeah, they finished with a flourish, didn't they? Because there were times where each side looked like they were the better team out there, and the outcome was in doubt for much of this game. Every snap seemingly more important than the previous one. Great effort from the guys visiting, but in the end, how about those guys in their home stadium finding a way to win?
So for the Packers, the victory means they'll up their mark to 5-3 on the year. And they'll have another home date next week as the Detroit Lions come to town. Meanwhile, for Chicago, the loss will drop them to 6-2 now on the year. And they'll look to regroup next week as they head down to Miami to take on the Dolphins. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaking up on the play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium.
Come on. Set. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Get that quarterback.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. They'll go with the option. Coming right. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. On 3rd down, Holt. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
We'll call that a punt of 54 yards. Well struck. And it'll be...
Let's go now. Liking 18. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Beard. And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. A gain of 3, 2nd down. Operating from the gun. Holt. Over the middle, it's complete. They'll get this halfway home from the 8 to the 4 on a gain of 4. The Dolphins bring on an extra defensive back on 3rd down. Off the play fake. Holt. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. Field goals all we've had so far. 3-3 now as the kick is away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And, you know, it's certainly a lot of football left to play. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're in first place in their division, looking really good and looking to be a threat come January.
And are you one of those early holiday shoppers, partner? Are you one of those guys get your list done? Because I think about what every team has on their holiday shopping list right now. What's the #1 goal? Make the playoffs. #2, win your division. #3, and I think the biggest goal of all, try to get the #1 seed so you get that first round bye and ensure you don't have to go anywhere in January and hopefully get to the Super Bowl that way.
So he'll be stopped here for no gain, and it'll be 4th down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. And no room for error here as his first punt comes from deep in his own end zone. So possession goes over here on the punt, and the Bears take over. Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. Only a yard on the keeper, and it'll be 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. To throw on 3rd down. Holt. Throw left side complete. That's Wilson. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Off play action. Holt. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be marked down right at the 20-yard line.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. The Bears at 6-2 to start play. They come in off a loss last time out, but overall they've been playing pretty well. 6 wins and 8 prior to that defeat.
And it always hurts when you lose a tight game, as they did a week ago. I think each player starts thinking to himself, if I could have played better one play here, one play there, maybe it could have changed this team's fortunes. But it absolutely illustrates how important it is to play a complete game if you want to win in the NFL.
They're going to run the jet sweep on third down. And he's got the first down as he gets it to the 8. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. Well, we've seen running backs in today's NFL get involved in the passing game. Maybe it's about time more receivers like that get involved in the running game.
And that is something we...
Now the pressure gets there, and he goes down just inside the 20 at the 19. This will go as an 11-yard loss there on first and goal.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on first and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes third and goal. Operating from the gun. Holt to the end zone, but it's incomplete. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And from back there, a wise move. He'll just sit on this one, and it'll come out to the 25. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Even against double coverage, he found enough of an opening for a noticeable gain. 2 guys on him, yet he finds a way to uncover downfield for the completion.
Now here's a throw that's complete. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on second down. Only needing 2 yards on second down. Up the middle they go. Beard. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the first.
Well, if they continue to run the football this strong, right up the middle, I don't know if they can wait till halftime to make adjustments. They better find a way to get it done series to series. I don't know if they need to sub some guys out, bring in extra people, maybe change what they're doing on the defensive side of the ball. But right now, they're running the ball very well right at them and right up the middle.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Holt. And this one's incomplete.
Well, every point certainly counts at this stage of the game. But after driving so far, you absolutely know they want to finish it with 6 instead of 3.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Big Lion.
He's coming, double up.
Hustle, hustle, hustle. Check 13.
On third down, Holt. Over the middle, complete. It's Stevens. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. On fourth down, they'll try and run for it. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line. The fourth down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes. That play call wasn't there for them against that coverage. So they're going to spin the dial now in their playbook and come up with one more shot at the marker to try and keep this series going.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Javon Holland. And the Dolphins are going to get...
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on first down. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. Back to throw. Holt. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. A third field goal of the first half, not what they're looking for as they come up on third down. Looking to throw. Holt. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Aleem McNeil, what an effort to get in there and drop him.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And not what he was hoping for there, as this will hit in the end zone for a...
You're not 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing to start the drive. Holt. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. Now it's 2nd and 9. Operating from the gun. Holt caught. It's Wilson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Beard. And he's going to get the first down here as he's taken down at the 22. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Miami. Meanwhile, the throw here is complete. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line.
It's a nice completion, a little bit of run after catch as well to create the yardage that they got. But it is so tough to cover that route, the drag route, because they run it at varying speeds. Because the key is to create hesitancy on the defender's part.
Always so empathetic for those DBs, aren't you? 54 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Back to throw. Holt. And that one off the mark behind him. Incomplete. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun. Holt. Touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Bears are an extra point away from drawing level. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the 30. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. Really good effort. He does it himself, picks up 15, also picks up the first down. Looking to throw. Holt. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. That one goes for 24 yards. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 36. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down. A good action to this point in the 3rd quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. They'll try the right side with Bush. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up 3rd down. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. To throw on 3rd down. Holt. And they're going to move it down to inside the 25.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. 1st down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holt. Wilson's got it complete. And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a 1st down.
Now a play fake here on 1st down. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From 13 yards out. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
He was able to move around and found some vision to throw the football. And how about how he ended it? Boy, he had some zip on that throw.
Yeah, it doesn't hurt to have an arm like that. Results in the touchdown here. Great play offensively. And oh, he clanks it off the right upright. And it's no good. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild 4th quarter. Taken in at the 3. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this 4th quarter. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And they'll try to run the option here. A pitch back. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 74 yards rushing on 12 carries for him now.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
On the counter, it's Bush. And he is going to lose yardage here. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Rolling to his right. This one finds Wilson downfield. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 28. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
And partner, in a tie game in the 4th quarter, you and I both know in the NFL, that's when you lean on your stars. And he came through with a nice catch right there.
So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory as they've got it to the 28-yard line.
And this is incomplete. Very lucky to get that one back. That nearly picked. It's 2nd down now.
Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he'll get this down close to a 1st down at about the Dolphins' 19-yard line. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. Back to throw. Holt. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
On 4th down, Holt. Wide open receiver complete. Touchdown Bears. From 19 yards away.
And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead. So still time remaining here in this 4th quarter.
Ready? Bronco 80.
On 1st down, Beard. He'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty good drive starter right there, and I don't know, partner, if you're even thinking about sitting on the ball right now. They may just want to run their regular offense.
In plus territory, and as an offensive coordinator, you don't want your team to go into a shell, do you?
No, you really don't, because as soon as you take your foot off the gas, it's real hard to put it back on and mash it, because once everyone's emotions come down, hard to start them up again. So I think he may want to keep them cranking high right here.
Bush on 3rd down. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
Well, this was just...
So just a 3-point game now as they send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Go, Reed. Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Throwing to start the drive. Holt. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
Well, it may seem a little unorthodox to some people. Got the lead, 4th quarter, yet he's still firing away. I think he believes that's the best way to go ahead and win the game.
Yeah, a lot of coach. And hit behind the line. He lost the football. It's loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And in for the score. Are you kidding me? They return it, and they take the lead. And that is a tough pill to swallow. All they had to do, Charles, keep the ball, work this clock.
The only way for the defense to win was to force the fumble, and they did. Took it the other way for a score.
And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this just to make sure. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough?
Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively, they burn it here with 1:51 left. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here. 2nd and 11. Bush trying the middle. And he'll be tackled right on the midfield logo. The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. And he's going to be stopped up at about the 47-yard line. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Ready? 60 Eagles. Let's get off the field. Kept him.
They'll go with the keeper. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on fourth. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. And here's another tackle made at the line, so they're converging well on the football now. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Bears, the win will move them to 7-2 now on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Meanwhile, for the Dolphins, they are barely afloat as they fall to 4-5. And they'll try to get back on track next week as they head up to Orchard Park to take on the Buffalo Bills. Thanks for tuning in, everybody, alongside Charles. NFL season has hit high gear, and off we go in Week 11 on EA Sports. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. So out come the Bucs now for their first drive. And a look at the man under center, now in his 8th season in the National Football League.
And he's had such a sensational season to this point, leading the NFL in passing yards. He's been helped out a lot by an outstanding set of receivers, and he's quick to give them credit. But I think even they would tell you that he's the guy that makes this offense go.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And a look. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And I thought it was a really nice performance last week by him. 3 touchdown passes. I think that signifies exactly what he was getting done. He did have the 1 interception.
But that's the ratio you say you're okay with, right?
If you go 3-1, you're going to be pretty happy over the course of a season. And let's face it, he'll never blame the receiver publicly. But behind closed doors, he probably told his agent, hey, what's the deal? I should have had a perfect game.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and it'll be 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he'll be tackled at about the 35.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
5 yards is the pickup there as that extends this drive.
The Bears at 7-2 here on the year. Their head coach, he's got them believing in themselves. They've won 7 of their last 9 games now.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 47. Back to throw. Holt. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. That one will set him back nearly 10 yards here on 1st down on the sack. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives him a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. And he will have a 1st down as they get him to the ground at the 37. Just a gain of 3, but they'll certainly take it as they convert on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 15 carries, 87 yards.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expecting to make a run and not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw.
Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr. And the Bucs. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. Chicago works their way back onto the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
Charles, it's kind of gut check time. Look, I know it's early, first quarter, just their second drive of the game, but they've already thrown the interception, given up the score. You're down double digits. They got to figure out something, and pretty quickly here.
No doubt about it. And when we look at that sideline, I'm sure you're observing the same thing I am. I don't like the body language at all. They look like they're in a state of stunned disbelief. So to me, we always talk about someone stepping up and making a big play. I think it would behoove them if multiple guys step up and make big plays right now. They need something positive to happen, and they need for it to happen now.
On 1st and 10, Holt. Over the middle, it's complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Throwing on 1st down, Holt.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Oh, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
On 2nd down, Beard. And very little running room there. He did get a couple up to the 49. And the box with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Holt. Quick hitter here, it's complete. He's brought down after a pickup of 5, but he needed 8. 4th down.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
And he is going to have the Bears 1st down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Looking to throw, Holt. Going to throw right side here, complete. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. A Chicago 1st down there on a gain of 11. Back to throw, Holt. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Now a 2nd down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
Barton, I think he's got to be careful as he continues to try to extend plays because he's already been intercepted in this game. And the coverage, they continue to challenge all of his receivers downfield.
And that is incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive, stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to the secondary partner. Never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
So the 3 points there. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now as he's on to punt for the 1st time tonight. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. This is brought in at the 21. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. It's a nifty return of 29 yards. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got 2 division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, Holt. And incomplete on the deep ball.
We know he has a lot of confidence in his arm and likes to force it downfield, but the coverage was tight there. Fortunate it wasn't picked off.
And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The Bears on third down. They've only converted once in 4 tries. This is 3rd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop him. Well, that's one way to convert on third down, picking up 26 yards. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Beard. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line.
7 yards left for 2nd down. Ball at the 10.
They'll go option to the short side. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. It's their quarterback. His 19th touchdown now on the season.
And the Bears are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Well, the Bears going to take over now late in this first half. A slim deficit here in a one-possession game. Not much time left, obviously. We'll see if they can march this down the field, at least get 3 and take some momentum into the locker room. And oh, he almost had his 2nd pick of the game. Probably should have. Yeah, he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. He's going to keep this again.
And a pretty good run, all things considered. Probably would have liked that in the first quarter instead of right now as the clock continues to run. Off play action. Holt. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Taking it about the 1. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the 3rd quarter. And, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holt. And here is a leaping catch. He pulled it in. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice 1st down. Drive keeps moving.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. A gain of 8 there on the play. And that'll bring up a 2nd down in just a couple. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he's stopped behind the line of scrimmage. He winds up giving a yard back there, and now it's 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
On third down, Beard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
On first down, Holt. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down. Operating from the gun. Holt, throw left side, complete. That's Stevens. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. Up the middle they go. Beard. That's some good hard running there as he'll push his way forward for about 5.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Off the play fake. Holt rolling to his right. And oh, it'll be intercepted.
Picked off by Nate Hobbs. And the Buccaneers.
And they'll send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the second time. Fair catch called for and made at the 16 or maybe the 17-yard line. It'll be a 39-yard punt, no return.
And it will be first and 10 as they take over.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. Looking to throw. Holt. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
To throw on third down. Holt. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Off play action. Holt. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down. Back to throw. Holt. It's brought in by Wilson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. A gain there of 21 yards. So after 2 first downs, they get another here. First and 10 at the 45. Looking to throw. Holt. And a quick throw here. That's complete.
And they're going to get this up to midfield.
On second down, there's the option going left. And he's going to get this one down to the 45. 4 yards there on the keeper, but still going to bring up a third down.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
A nice run there. He calls his own number, gets the first down, and then slides to a stop before he has to take any contact.
And that absolutely has to please this coaching staff because you know they've been drilling into his head. You're no good to us on the sidelines if you're not playing, right? If you have to be over here full-time with us, that doesn't work so well. We need you on the field, so sliding like that, they'll take that every time.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 17-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards.
And when you're throwing the ball downfield really well like they have been on this drive, it's really a nice time to work one of the screen plays in. One of my favorite play callers in the game has always told me he starts every game with 10 to 12 screens because if he starts feeling the pressure from the defense, he uses their aggressiveness against them.
And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard, and he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 1 quarter remains here as we wrap up the week on a Monday night. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, and he is over the line for another rushing touchdown.
Is he a quarterback or is he a tailback?
A great effort there. His 2nd touchdown of the night.
And the Bears are an extra point away from tying this game here in the 4th. We are set up for a fantastic...
Here comes the Buccaneers punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. Taken in at the 22.
So a good punt there, but a very strong 14-yard return. And they will take over 1st and 10.
And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
Excellent job by their defense to force the punt and provide them with this opportunity, all tied in the 4th quarter.
And a 6-yard gain gets them right around the 43.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed 1st down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the 1st, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49.
57 yards rushing for him in the ball game now on 14 carries.
On 1st and 10, Holt. And he will find his man on the outside.
And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st down, Beard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense the next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Trying to bounce it outside, but he's only able to get it back to the line of scrimmage. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
On 3rd down, Holt. And he's got his man on the out route. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the 1st down right near the 24. So here we go. Maybe the biggest kick of the game forthcoming. This to break our 4th quarter tie. And his kick here is good. And with that, they take the lead here 20-17. So
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Operating from the gun, Holt. And he's got his big wide receiver complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down. Up the middle they go. Beard.
And he gets forward up the middle, but only for a couple. It'll be 2nd down.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Holt.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He already came through for them on this drive. No surprise that they were hoping he could do it again.
18, Pioneer.
Let's go.
To throw on third down. Holt. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he'll go down to the ground at the 39, and obviously that's well short of the first. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And well done here. That one will kick out of bounds at about the 8-yard line. So well done. Here comes the Buccaneers punter now. He'll boot it away from about his 35. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this will depend on the spot as it sails out of bounds. And they'll say it sailed out at the 10-yard line. Wow, a personal foul at this stage in the... So time has run out on what will be a Tampa Bay victory. And we talk so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball over at all, and they go on to victory.
They look like a smooth operation in this one, didn't they? Because you look at every facet of the game, they handled their business. Offense took care of the football, converted it into points. Defense took the ball away, gave it back to the offense. Special teams, right there with them. That's the type of game a coach is going to really love and value. And when they show the film, they have to be careful not to give out too many kudos and kill their motivation.
Today. The final playoff push is upon us. It's week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they'll be led out by their 7th-year quarterback.
And for how good he is throwing the ball, it's his running that makes him so dangerous. He had a couple of touchdowns on the ground in last week's game, so we'll see what they dial up for him for this one.
Tag, Bronco 80.
You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Kill.
Cougar 19. Ready, go.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. These are his numbers from last week's contest. 17 carries, 61 yards.
Just an all-right day from him last week. He really didn't break out for the huge yardage he had hoped going in. I talked with him before the game, though, and he knows this is a new, fresh opportunity. He's put last week behind him, and his focus, getting some extra yardage with every carry he receives this week.
Now the first carry for Bush. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake. Holt. Looking middle, and that's complete. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 39. Off play action. Holt sliding out of the pocket. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw there. Nearly an opening drive INT. They toss right side to Bush. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 looming. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. On 3rd down, Holt. And it's knocked away and incomplete. So now they're going to send out the field goal unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. After one, a 14-3 ball game. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard, and a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. The Bears at 7-3 now on the year. They were losers their last time out. Trying to get back in the win column, but obviously not an easy task here in a hostile environment.
Yeah, always tough to win away from home. But sometimes what you do is you use these types of games as bonding experiences and carry that into the contest.
5 yards on 1st down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete.
And he will have the Bears first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
And that's a gutsy call there on 3rd and short, because that's a play that's got a good chance of being blown up in the backfield for a big loss of yardage. But nice job out wide to gather in that screen pass, use his blockers well, and pick up the first down.
Blitz coming, and down he goes.
Buda Baker, the safety, he gets in from the secondary for the sack. And nowhere to hide on that play.
No, there was not, because every exit door, that was surrounded. And I think that was supposed to be a bootleg, but he had no chance to get outside the pocket and try and make a play.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Here's the option play now to the left. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. Holt firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30.
As a passer, you're always trying to find that open window to throw the ball downfield. How about this one? Right in the middle of the field, right in the heart of a defense.
On 3rd and 2, Holt.
That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, a pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least, it'll be 4th down.
Operating from the gun. Holt. Caught. It's Wilson.
And he is going to have the Bears first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive.
60-60.
Up the middle they go. Beard.
Zaven Collins there to make the play defensively.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
Buying time to his left.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line.
Got exactly what they wanted there out of the RPO and had the defense out of position.
One word for you there. Excellent. Because he read all the keys properly, made the right decision, and look at the result. Pretty substantial gain.
And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Bush trying the middle. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes it from the 10 down to the 6.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Off the option, that's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears have cut it back within a score. Fourth down, and out comes Jordan Stout here to punt.
And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards.
And out will come the offense as they take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Throwing on 1st down. Holt. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And they'll get to him after a gain of 7 to the 47.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Now an option play on 2nd down.
And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Here comes the Bears punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. He gets this away. It's a good one, drawing toward the sidelines. And did he put that on a dime? He did. Wow, out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
Brandon, you're never quite sure what the side judge or the field judge is going to rule there. That was awfully...
Here's Jordan Stout now.
His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. Taken from just outside the 30.
So holding there on the return, and that'll back him up to start the next drive.
Yeah, that's a pretty easy call right there, partner. I think when the officials look in their manual and see the expression jersey getting pulled, that's a flag coming out every time.
The Bears moving hastily in the hurry-up offense. To throw on 2nd down. Holt. And he whips that one incomplete there.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
On 3rd down, Holt. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
That's a big conversion there on third down because they did not want to give the ball up here late in the half. They'd love to take the clock all the way down and score. This will definitely help the cause.
Cougar 19. Family Lions.
On first down, Holt. And this will be caught by his big wide receiver. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there of 20 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They'll look to throw again.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over, and then they get a chance to continue their drive.
Now a throw here, hauled in. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw. Holt. He finds his man. Complete. It's Stevens.
And they're going to get this down inside the 20.
From the gun on 3rd down. Holt. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first. Now the Bears going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10.
Now this time he'll look to throw.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
They're putting together a drive here in the final minutes of the half, but the coverage has been tight all game long, and they certainly want to keep them off the scoreboard here.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. To the end zone, but it's incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because they're covered.
The Bears going to see the football first, and they trail here as we get back underway to start this second half.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
As they begin their second half here, Charles, offensively, not where they want to be, obviously. They're losing in this ball game, but very much within striking distance. We'll see what adjustments they make in the second half.
Is that the old glass half full, half empty type of a deal? Which way do you want to look at it? Because you're right, they're down on the scoreboard, but they're definitely opportunities now, because if they want to go ahead and get going in this one, get back to the running game. I think there are going to be some places to go with it, and I think the offensive line will appreciate the chance to fire out and hit people.
That's a good point because they virtually had nothing going in the ground game in that first half. And that almost intercepted. Oh, they would have loved to have their first pick of the game right there, but at least it does get them to 4th down.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. That'll be put in the books as a 53-yard punt. And the
Jeanette, Panther 60, Panther 60. Cougar 19.
On 1st and 10, Holt got his tight end. That's complete. It's Wilson. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. Free.
Looking to throw. Holt, he'll buy some time right. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Bears have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter.
He didn't originally want to run, but he didn't see anything in the passing game, so he scrambled, and wouldn't you know it, he scores a touchdown anyway. It's awfully nice to have a quarterback who can make things happen with his legs.
They'll try and run it here. And he will find the end zone here, and the lead moves up to 7. Needed a couple yards. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. So here are the Bears to take over on offense. They've got the lead as they begin this drive 1st and 10, trying to forget about that loss last week to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now a throw over the middle, and he's got it to start the drive. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10.
Now an option play, and he'll keep it.
6 yards there on the keeper. It's 2nd down.
A little do-it-yourself run right there, and a nice gain.
And I like that he knew that that was about all he was going to get, so he did a nice job of protecting himself, took care of the football, took what the defense gave him. If they continue to allow him to do that, they'll find their way taking what they can all the way to the end zone.
12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another 1st down.
Off the option, he'll try and run with it.
And he'll take this one down to the 36. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again, they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain. As soon as he leaked out and began his route, someone on the defensive side broke with him and arrived just in time to separate him from another reception.
They need to get to the 29 if they want to pick up a first here on 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his left. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Nice call by the defense there on 3rd down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
And this one is right down the middle. And they will open their lead up to a touchdown at 24-17. So nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Bears now ready to take over again. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back.
Throwing on 1st down. Holt. And a quick throw here. That's complete. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Up the middle they go. Beard. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They run up the middle with Bush.
And he'll pick up about 3 there, up to the 43.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Yeah, he is marked down right about on top of that imaginary yellow line, but they say he's a bit short. It's a quarterback sneak. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
So into Cardinal territory now. It's 1st and 10 at the 38. And Wilson with it, complete.
And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. And that last throw is going to keep him climbing that all-time passing yards leaderboard as he crosses the 25,000-yard mark now for his career.
He just recently passed Bart Starr. Next up for him, Bob Greasy. That's 2 Hall of Famers, 2 Super Bowl winners, multiple Super Bowl winners. So he's getting up with the legends now. Congratulations.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holt, the quick slant caught. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to him? He has something going really well. Great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
We ought to come up with a T-shirt and sell it that says no indecision on 3rd and 1. And we didn't see it on that run, did we? Got his shoulders square, just got right into the line of scrimmage.
Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Bears answer back with a touchdown of their own.
Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. 44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well. And this will be up to the ruling of the side judge here. He says it crossed out of bounds at the 16-yard line. Throwing to start the drive. Holt out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 30. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down.
Come on. Set. 1918.
Let's go. Check 99. Check 99.
Check the eagle. Check the eagle. Ready. Hit.
Back to throw. Holt throwing the out route and complete. That's Stevens. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. A gain there of 12 yards and a 1st down for the Bears.
Let's go. Cougar 19. On your team. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Looking to throw. Holt. And he's got him. Got his man on the end route. Complete.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Here's the option, running right. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up 2nd down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Go.
Back to throw. Holt. He finds his man, complete. It's Bush.
And they're going to get this down to about the 37.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
On 4th down, Holt, it's complete. Swings it out to his running back. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10.
Off the play fake. Holt. They'll roll him out right. Now he'll let it go deep right side.
And this one almost intercepted. Had a chance to come down with it in the end zone, but could not hang on.
He finds his man, complete. It's Stevens. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7. Well, as a lineman, they are trained. You've got to stay close to home. If you're more than a yard downfield, they're going to toss that flag, and they did there. And they'll pitch it to Bush. And he gets us down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field. Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. And that will be incomplete.
How about this defense? They came up with a couple of big plays in this sequence, and none better than the one right there, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe, and that will extend their lead even further. So they'll run on 1st down. Beard. And he'll be taken down just shy of the red zone at the 21. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bush. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the 1st down. They'll keep it in the hands of Bush. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:15 left to go in the 2nd half. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. They'll go with a keeper, and he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. Only a yard on the sneak, not what he was hoping for, and it's 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the 1st down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
And they'll try and burn some clock with a sneak. Now we're going to get a stoppage here as we've got an injured Cardinal on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Come on. Hey, 19, 18. Go, Riggs. Go. Ready, go.
On 4th down, Holt. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big 2nd half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the 2nd half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Bears, they keep pace in the playoff race as they move to 8-3 on the year. And they will head home next week to take on the Seattle Seahawks. Meanwhile, for the Cardinals, it's a loss that sets them back in their playoff push as they fall to 6-5. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves next week at home against San Francisco. The calendar has turned to December, and we're in the home stretch now as we're underway in Week 13.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
And when you watch him play, everything just looks like it comes so naturally to him. When he's dialed in and finds that zone, passes are crisp, he sees the field really well, and he takes charge as the leader of this offense.
Cougar 19. Check. Hurt. Ready. Hut.
They'll start by running the option to the right. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Gotta like that start. 14 yards to get him going.
And this, I mean, it's certainly something to watch out for. He is not afraid to call his own number on plays like that, and here he takes it for good yardage.
And we know this defense prepared all week for this, but sometimes when you see it in person, it's a whole different ball game, and all that preparation, it goes right out the window.
It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
The Bears had 8-3 now, and they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset, being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
Bronco leading.
On the run, it's Bush. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain.
Ladies and gentlemen, that is a force of nature at the defensive tackle position. Yes, he's as big as they come, but still plenty agile. He's able to make a nice...
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Points 1, 2, and 3 in their defensive game plan was to get to the quarterback and knock the ball free. They did it there. Luckily, offense hangs on to it.
Yeah, that's got to serve as a wake-up call, though, because they can't afford to let the ball go over to the defense and miss opportunities. And I'm not saying it happened here.
On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. This is taken at about the 14. Call it a 48-yard punt. Give them 9, though, on the return. And the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And they, if you just look at this game, Charles, on paper, they've got the edge, no doubt. They're hanging around the top of the NFC. On the other side, you got a squad that's towards the bottom of the NFC. But when we mentioned that to the coaches, they were having no part of it.
Yeah, and I like how you said when we mentioned it. In fact, I mentioned it, and I upset them a little bit, didn't I? Because they wanted no part of that one, and I was reminded, like a 5-year-old, this is the NFL. Any given Sunday, anything can happen. They are guarding against the upset.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. Holt. Quick hitter here. It's complete. They'll get 9 there as that sets them up better for 3rd down.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he's got the first down yardage there as he takes it just across midfield. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there, 2nd down. On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside.
7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Beard. Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20. And he's going to take this all the way down to the Seahawks 7-yard line. Well, they only needed a small gain on third down. They end up getting over 30 yards.
Well, partner, what do you think? Might have been 4-down territory if they didn't pick it up, but...
Yeah, it's a moot point now. I was curious, so if they didn't get it there, would they have gone for it? I guess we'll never know.
Yeah, we didn't have to make that call, but I have a feeling both of us would have said, go for it.
And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on first down, holding them to a short gain.
Now they go screen. It's complete. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This Seattle defense, they haven't broken yet. Coming up here on a 3rd and goal situation. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Call it a big loss of 10. So now on comes the field goal unit, and wow, this is no ordinary try here. This will be from 56 yards out. And this kick is not going to be close. It's well short, well right to boot. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. So quickly turns into 4th and goal. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down.
That's Gregory Rousseau getting in there to bring him down.
The Bears on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Operating from the gun. Holt.
And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Here comes the Bears punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. First and goal, Bush. Nothing doing there. They're going to wind up holding him at the 2. No gain there, and it's going to set up 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Holt. And this is taken in by Wilson for a Bears touchdown.
They'll start with the option.
And he'll get this down to about the 30, 31-yard line. 2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he lost the football.
So the celebration in the end zone, but meanwhile, we do have an injured player. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down.
Back to throw. Holt. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 4th down. And he missed it. It's no good. And the lead will hold at 10. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. He's over 40 yards here in the second quarter. Been nice and effective for them, hasn't he?
He has definitely been dependable, and really shouldn't underestimate what he's getting done here, because anytime you're on a pace that's going to approach 100 yards, you've really done some damage in an NFL game.
And now he's looking just to add to his totals.
They run the option here on 1st and 10.
And he is going to lose yardage here. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw, he thought defensive end right in his face, because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
On 3rd down, Beard. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that. That'll be good for 6, but now it's 4th down. They'll try and sneak it here. And he gets this one across midfield for the first down to the 46. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
And this a leaping effort, but it's knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one a lot, because teams want to avoid that type of a player, but sometimes you just can't. He just knows where the ball is. I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open, and when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Looks like a 9-yard loss, and it also brings up 4th. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And this is going to hit the goal line and continue on into the end zone. Here's Michael Dixon now to punt.
A nice job getting free on the return for 13 yards. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
A look at the running back, the man out of the backfield as he gears up to go again. And he's well on his way to a 100-yard game. He's already more than halfway there. We're only in the second quarter.
And what I've always loved about running backs is they'll tell you, I had no idea how many yards I had.
Right.
Those guys have an innate sense of where they are in a ball game and how many yards they've accumulated, because you know they're always working towards 100.
He's been working well towards 100 here. Here's the option going left on 2nd down. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. To throw on 3rd down, Holt. Flushed out right.
And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this first half. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
79 Broncos.
Looking to throw. Holt.
And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. To throw again. Holt. Pressure comes and down he goes. It'll go in the books as a 7-yard loss on the sack, and it's 3rd down. And you see the clock almost empty, so this is likely the last play in the second quarter. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as he'll try to get 3 before half. And this one is right down Broadway. And they will stretch their lead to 10 now at 13-3. So is it... Now here's Michael Dixon as he's on to punt for Seattle. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Fielded just inside the 30. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39. And out will come the offense as they take over. So here are the Bears now as they get set for their first possession of the second half. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going. So what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a third down.
They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him down at about the 37, well short of the first. Here comes the Bears punter now. He's been terrific so far. Oh, and what a play on special teams here. This is going to be down inside the 5, all the way down. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Bears offense now getting ready to take over. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive.
They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And not a whole lot there, maybe a yard to the 27.
Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert. On 3rd and 9. Back to throw. Miller. And he comes back with one complete.
And he will have the Bears first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Now a handoff up the middle. Beard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at 2nd down. On 2nd down now. Beard. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Miller on 3rd and 2. Yeah, this is not going to be enough. Was in search of 2 yards and only got halfway there.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they... All square now at 13 all as he sends this one away.
Taken at the goal line.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired, CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now a good job shifting right, finding his target. And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. 22 yards there, a first down. Off the bootleg. Holt steps away. Now he'll throw deep left side.
And that went a little too high as it's knocked away and incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
The Bears on the move. They've got another first down.
But give them credit for a good read right there because they read the man coverage on the right side and sent the tight end a few steps down the field and then angled him to the left on a crossing route. And he was able to get enough separation on this play to turn it into a nice gain.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's second down.
And if you like defensive football, focus on the defensive end on this play. He does everything exactly right. Reads the play and makes sure he spills it for a small gain.
And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with this third down play as we've played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And they'll go jet sweep to try to pick it up. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. So the field goal unit is on the field as this is a big spot right here. And his kick is good. And they have taken the lead here in the fourth quarter. Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And we essentially have a brand new ball game. After that last field goal has tied us all up, we brace for what should be an exciting rest of this fourth quarter.
And he gets this up to the 34 out of bounds there. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here, 2nd and a yard from the 34. Up the middle they go. Beard. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is 2nd down.
Well, praise has to go to the guys on the offensive line because they've had a very nice, productive day running the football. How about that poor defensive line? They've been knocked around the entire game, and while they slowed them down on that run, can they continue to do so? Because they haven't had much success throughout this ball game.
Call it a gain of 3 on the play, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down.
Bush on 3rd down. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no man's land. Might hurt your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker. I'm like the old rule. Possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is 9/10 of winning the game. Go for it. Get the first down. Close it out.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42.
Let's go. Yellow, 22. Striker, 3.
Here's Miller to throw on 2nd down.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Looking to throw. Miller. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
There we go. 37's the go.
Miller now to throw on 3rd down. That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there. His 3rd touchdown now on the year.
And the Bears have broken our tie and have taken a 4th quarter lead.
His first career.
Yeah, let's get sack lunch.
There we go.
On 1st down, Beard. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
65 cat. 65 cat. Ready.
Back to throw. Holt. Flush to his right. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line.
Taken down for the 5th time this game. Multiple defenders there to get him.
On 3rd down, Holt. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he will get him down a couple yards shy of the 1st down marker. A nice... They'll start this drive out on the ground.
And he finds a little bit of room, enough for 4 yards. It'll be 2nd down.
Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining. On 2nd down, Beard. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20. And we will get a timeout with 2 ticks left.
12's the mark. Here we go, D. Get up.
On 3rd down, Beard. And I don't think he got there, no. He's short by maybe a foot, maybe. Call it 4th and inches. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And we talk so much about the turnover battle, determining who wins, who loses. This game, no exception. Air-free football, no turnovers at all, and they win it.
So this is one you don't have to convince your team that what you're saying is accurate. And you know what I'm talking about. Head coach always stands up in front of the team and says, guys, if we do this, this, and this, we'll win. And usually they say if we win the turnover battle, we'll win. Well, here's the proof right there. Win the turnover battle. Go on to victory. Now the guys believe. You move on to the next lesson where you have to convince them. This one is now planted.
So for Chicago, they continue to make their case for the playoffs as they move to 9-3. And they'll have another home date next week as the LA Rams come to town. Meanwhile, for the Seahawks, it's another week with more questions than today. Two teams trying to stake their claim to postseason football. Week 14 of the NFL is underway. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
This is what this man was born for, the big spotlight on the national stage like this. Really, his entire career he's demonstrated incredible poise no matter what type of situation his team was in. No situation is too big for him, and you can tell in the way that he takes the field. His self-belief is evident, and he gets the job done in his mind each and every time.
They'll start on the ground here on first down. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31.
70 Rangers.
Back to throw. Holt eluding the pressure right. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That one goes for 8 yards.
No surprise to see him running again here. It's something he's done throughout this season. And that run puts him over 500 yards on the ground for the year. He's got to be thinking to himself, if I'm already at 500, what's to stop me from going for 1,000?
5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down.
The Bears hit 9-3 here on the year. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
Mark that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. So from Rams territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 43. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And he'll lose yardage on the play back at the 45-yard line.
18 Cardinals.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. This is Ridley.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up.
8 yards the gain on that last run. Here's 2nd and a couple. They'll go option to the short side. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
On 3rd down, Holt, and it's caught over the middle. Wilson. And they'll get this down to the 10. That good for 19 yards as they pick up the conversion on 3rd.
So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10.
Off play action. Holt. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It'll only be a loss of a couple, but the pressure gets home on 1st down. To throw on 2nd down, Holt. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
51's Mike. Mike 51.
Cowboy 80.
Check. Lucky. Watch the safety creep.
To throw on 3rd down, Holt. And he fires one, but incomplete.
It converted twice on.
Here comes the Rams punter now. as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return, and the Bears take over. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense.
And, Charles, you look at these two teams, these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we've got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Caught by Wilson.
And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
We've seen quite a bit of the short passing game here early on first quarter, haven't we?
We have, and I think it works a couple of ways for this team because, number one, you throw the short game until they stop it. And if they're not going to stop it, you keep throwing it, and occasionally you'll break a tackle and turn into a bigger gain. Also, if they start to creep up, start to pressure receivers, now you go over the top, take it deep, and now you get some of those big shots downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Holt. He finds his man, complete. That's Stevens. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Now a handoff up the middle. Beer. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Holt. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
70 Timberwolves. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
44, Mike, 44.
Back to throw. Holt. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd.
Watch the run. 44 to Mike, 44.
On 1st down, Holt. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's 2nd down. 6-0 our score after 1. Bush trying the middle.
He'll get a yard, that's all, as they get him down at the 28.
Vision is so important for the man in the middle because his ability to look through all the clutter that's happening in front of him, diagnose a play, and then go make it and finish it, that's when the great ones know that they have the goods.
And this is going to be incomplete. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get them the football, but you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away, and it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Good block.
Here we go. Hawk 70.
Check 52. Check 50.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
44, Mike.
To throw on second down. Holt. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those. Safety's creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
On third down, Holt. And, oh, he took that in one-handed. What a grab. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Up the middle they go. Beard. And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3. Off the play fake. Holt. They'll roll him out right. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. 22.
And now following that last play, I do believe we're going to get a review here. Yes, indeed, the red flag is out. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate.
So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now a play fake here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on first down to set him back on second.
He'll decide to keep this once more.
And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. Only a yard there on the keeper, and that's going to leave him with a third down. Looking to throw. Holt. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up fourth down. Here comes the Bears punter now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. 1st and 10 as this new drive starts. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard, and down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. All right, so they got that one, Charles, against the center.
And let's remember how difficult it is for the center, because remember, he's got to snap the ball to put the play in motion, and sometimes you got that big guy on your nose. You got sometimes where he's coming at you at an angle. It's a difficult job for him to snap the ball and then execute his block.
Looking to throw on second down. Holt.
Oh, he's going up top for Wilson.
And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. The Bears on third down. 3 for 7 so far in this game. This is going to be 3rd and 13. And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a first down. trying to defend the out route there, got the PI call.
And you know what's difficult about that one is sometimes you want to make the undercut move and go for the football, and other times just want to hang on the upfield.
And the Rams got him. They bring him down. He'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down. They come up on 2nd and long, and the pass protection just has not been there this afternoon. Oh, now he's stripped. He lost the football. And now the Rams have got it, going the other way. And his guys are going to take over. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And looking at this situation, Charles, you got more than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount of time, don't be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points on the board. Press it a little bit.
Especially since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. On 1st and 10. Holt, he finds his man. Complete. That's Stevens. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
19 Tiger. 60 Eagle.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Stevens. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime.
And they'll let the quarterback keep it here on 1st and 10.
And he's taken down after a gain of 3 as they move it from the 22 to the 19. A final shot before break. Holt, and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
In the red zone, precision is the watchword. If the throw's a little too early, too late, maybe off a little bit, going to be a good chance that any attempt is going to be a contested one, and that one falls incomplete.
So, all right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor.
Come on. 60 Eagle.
I got you, boy.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. Holt, he finds his man. Complete. It's Stevens. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
And this is going to be intercepted.
Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Rams are going to take possession of the football.
Oh, and the kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Chicago offense set to get started. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They give to Bush going right. And he'll power ahead, but only for about 3 yards. Second down coming up. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Off play action. Holt. Got a man here. It's Wilson. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds.
So the PI decline, and that'll give him a fresh set of downs.
And when you scout tight ends, one thing you want to know, just how strong they are. And we saw it in evidence there. He was able to fight through all the contact and still secure the football.
And not much happening there. He's taken down, but a late penalty flag in the backfield. And this looks like a roughing call. Well, Charles, sometimes we talk about the lengths officials sometimes go to protect star quarterbacks, but that was tough to argue against.
Yeah, and I'm sure that everyone's going to say, hey, we're going to administer the penalty the same way for all quarterbacks. But when it's a star back there, even more so are they going to be diligent about throwing the flag.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Holt over the middle, complete. It's Wilson. That'll go for a gain of 7, and that'll leave him with a 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Off the play fake. Holt rolling to his right. Got his man, and it's caught for a Chicago touchdown. A great effort there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Bears are back within a couple of the lead.
A lot of people might call this backyard football. Sometimes just understanding who you've got out wide and who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity to go up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor in effect.
And he'll get into the end. Here comes the Rams punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And they will take over 1st and 10.
The Bears in good field position to start out 1st and 10 at their own 42. Throwing on 1st down. Holt. And finding the tight end Wilson.
And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. And Charles, with that completion, I'm told that puts him now over 3,000 yards passing on the campaign.
And Brandon, I think we have to start to think about where we are in the season, because right now, 4,000 is not out of the question. I think a big game or two, he's certainly capable of getting that done.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Beard. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves them with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
To throw on 3rd down. Holt. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up 4th down. It's a quarterback sneak. And he'll be touched out here, but not before he does pick up the first. They only needed a few inches, and they didn't get much more than that. But by about the width of a shoelace, they convert on 4th down.
So this drive going to continue following the conversion on 4th. Here's 1st and 10.
Now this time he'll look to throw. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. And they'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. They'll run the option left. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. He'll grab 3 yards on the play, taking it himself for the 1st down. Off play action. Holt sliding out of the pocket. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. He'll get 5 out of the scramble. It's second down. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard, and he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for the first with Bush. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured Bear on the field.
Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
A field goal could get them the lead, but it might not be enough here as they come up on 1st and goal.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
He's cracked.
Hurt. Right there, hurt.
Up the middle they go. Beard, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. A great play there.
His 7th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Bears have broken our tie.
They'll run on 1st down. Beard
knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down. So
Let's go.
Panther 60.
We ain't giving up nothing today. Check 9.
Check smash.
They go play action here on 1st down. He'll buy some time right. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. It'll be a gain of 9, and that'll make this a 2nd down.
Panther Street.
Operating from the gun. Holt. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up incomplete. But the contact is going to move the ball well downfield. And that penalty will move the ball to the 1-yard line.
It's so difficult to cover a fade route, and you're talking about into the end zone, and sometimes you panic a little as a defender, and the offensive guys are really smart. Sometimes they jump back into you and create the contact.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. From a yard out.
And the Bears are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
The Rams kickoff team on the field, and here we go with the ball in the air. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Bears offense making their way out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the NFC.
A CD after this game, there will be 4 weeks left in the regular season. So this is far from the final version of what we'll see come January, more of a first draft, if you will, as all these teams fight for a better position.
And you pointed it out so accurately there, Brandon. After this game, 4 weeks left in the regular season, and then the playoffs officially begin. But for some teams, trying to fight to make it to the playoffs, they're actually in a playoff push right now.
On 2nd down, there's the option going left. A solid gain of 7 yards that time on the keeper and a 1st down.
Well, that's the fear any defense has when the quarterback gets involved in the running game. You don't usually account for him, and he's hurting them today.
Yeah, he's been very involved in the running game. Defensively, when you've got the coverage good downfield, how do you account for him, though?
Occasionally, you start to spy him. Take someone who has the same agility, who can dance with him, run with him, and try and keep him in the pocket.
Yeah, it'll be especially critical here as we come down the stretch in the 4th. Now a handoff up the middle. Beard, and able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line.
60 yards on the ground for him so far.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead, positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
Push him back. Push him back.
Off the play fake. Holt. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. Critical play in this football game because if they pick up the first there, that clock keeps rolling.
Has to be a little frustrating for them because they know that if they pick up a first down there and continue to eat away at the clock, really increases their chances of closing this one out. Now they're likely going to have to give the football up and sweat it out.
Set to go now with the kickoff. These two teams all even again as we continue in this wild fourth quarter. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And now Chicago getting ready to go as they take the field.
And Charles, obviously not much time left. I'm curious to see if there's enough for them to get into field goal range and try to win this thing.
And partner, you and I both know the safe calls to kneel and just take it into overtime. But it's also very tough to pass up a chance to win it right now as well. But remember, if you do attempt that, it's got to be a big play downfield and still leave yourself enough time to get your field goal unit out there and kick for the win.
A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Back to throw. Holt. Wilson's got it complete. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Operating from the gun.
Holt going right back to Wilson. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
They'll give him 4 yards there. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. So now this one's going to rest on the foot of their second-year kicker. This will be from 53 for the win. And a timeout comes in. The whistles blow with 3 seconds remaining. And now this game's going to come down to the right leg of their kicker. Now the offense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. This looks good. It is good. He hits it from 53 yards out. And this home crowd is in a frenzy as their guys have pulled it out in the end.
Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Bears, it's a 10th win on the year as they move to 10-3. And they will hit the road next week for a date with the San Francisco